Broadband access allows our citizens to participate fully in the 21st century media, culture, science, and health. For cities like Danville, broadband access is a necessity to maintain the quality of life of our citizens, and they have the right to expect us to have that for them.
If you've got specific kind of tangible, it'd be really helpful to us if you could do this. You know, we'd love to hear what this is. I thought we had a very good discussion here today, listening to people talk about where broadband's available in their particular parts of the state, where it's not available. Listening to them talk about the obstacles that might be in their way, sometimes government obstacles. We're supposed to be here to help things, but sometimes government actually gets in the way and makes things more difficult. And hearing people offer up practical solutions about how we can get government out of the way and to help was very meaningful. Hearing them propose ideas about how we can take abandoned computers and revitalize them and make them available in community centers or senior centers for people to use. I mean, these are just very practical, tangible ideas that help us set realistic goals and achieve those goals. So I think discussions like this are very, very valuable. Every time you have discussions like this, you hear new things, you learn new things, you come away with new ideas. That certainly was the case here today. And we appreciate our friends at Broadband for America in sponsoring this kind of a forum, and all the other groups that went into sponsoring this kind of a forum. I think they really do work.
Well, Virginia has a unique role in the use of broadband technologies. First of all, we have a great many broadband companies who are headquartered here in the state. Secondarily, we have very strong government processes. The state is very committed to it. We have a strong technology department at the state level. We also have within county governments a very strong commitment to bringing broadband to the people of Virginia.
In Southern Virginia, broadband is the future, and that's evident by the deployment of the broadband across Southern and Southwestern Virginia, and the companies that we have worked with from a state perspective who have an interest in locating here because they can connect with any of their clients or customers across the globe. It's a transition. It takes time. But from an economic development perspective, being able to connect globally to your customer base or your supplier base is a critical element of being able to locate in a rural community.
I think the proliferation of the internet and the applications and now even the social networks that we're seeing start to evolve have really just widened the horizons for everybody, whether you're in a metro area or you're out in a rural area. The opportunities that you're afforded by being able to be connected globally are huge. And I don't think when we started looking at these applications and this thing called the internet in 1996, everybody puzzled about whether or not it was even going to be relevant. And now we fast forward and look at where we are. I think it's an incredible, I'm not sure that any futurist could have seen where we've ended up. I think it's still incumbent on all of us to make sure that everybody can participate. But I think for the rural areas especially, being able to do away with that proximity and the great distances really is something that holds a lot of promise from the internet and from broadband itself.